about as we welcome in Whit Piker and Jason Lowe. They are part of CheatMeal with Whit Piker. Gentlemen, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
Good. Well, we'll put that microphone a little closer to you there, Jason, and Whit's just sitting over
That's
there.
actually
or vice versa. I'm sorry.
That happens all
I'm
the time.
sorry. Whit is at the microphone.
That's
Jason
right.
is sitting over here. Okay. If you see Jason around, he's got the beard.
That's right.
Everybody knows him by the
you go.
beard. Yeah.
Just remember, Jason Beard, and I'll be all right. So this is a real unique opportunity that you're coming to Clarksville and the River Valley for. Tell us what CheatMeal is all about.
Well, you know, CheatMeal is a show on YouTube, and it's easy to find. Just go to CheatMeal with Whit Piker. It's a show that's a little bit about fitness, a little bit about nutrition, but it's a lot about having a cheat meal. And if you're not familiar with the concept, and it's been hashtagged on social media over 10 million times, it's eating a good, solid, strict diet, and then 1 meal a week you get to eat whatever you want. And the program really works. As a matter of fact, it's worked for Jason. What's the total weight loss you've had doing this?
46 pounds. So
46 pounds
46
since in the last 3 months about.
Correct.
And
So-
you were not diabetic. You didn't have any health problems. You just wanted to do this.
Right, yeah, I was just a little bit, you know.
We got to get you closer to the
That's all
microphone.
right.
There you go.
I've never been severely overweight or anything, but I struggled my entire life with always eating too much and just eating the wrong things. And when I tried the cheat meal weight loss plan, I guess that's what we're calling it now,
Sure.
it was very simple for me to lose weight because the rules were very defined. But yeah, that's something that Whit came up with, so I'll let him, he needs to talk about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, I'm a personal trainer, and I'm 40, almost 46 next month, but over 20 years ago, I lost 100 pounds doing this.
Wow.
And I've kept it off. And one of the things that helped me get through that is knowing on 1 meal a week, I get to eat whatever I want. Say if I'm really craving something about to fall off the wagon, I'll tell myself, just wait till cheat meal. I may not even eat it that day, but it kind of helps me get through. And so I came up with a show to go into local restaurants, and we're branching out from that actually, and we go in, we meet the cooks, we meet the chefs, we meet the owners, we talk about their history and their story, and in there we add in some fitness tips, and then I have my cheat meal. And one of the best things that's happened through all this is we're really finding that in these local places there's some great stories there. So we're excited. We're shooting this coming Saturday at Alligator Ray's in Altus, which is some amazing Cajun food. And we found along this process that the chef there used to be the personal chef for the mayor of New Orleans. So he has quite a bit of experience in that. So we're really excited. We're going to be there at 11 o'clock. Anybody who wants to come out and be part of the shoot, they can come on out. They're going to be offering half-price appetizers and $10 specialty pizzas while we're there. And it's a really, really cool place that you're going to want to come see.
So how do you decide which restaurants you go to? Because you're talking about cheating 1 day a week. You're talking about wanting to eat healthy and all of that. So when you were looking at these restaurants, is there a criteria that you're looking at?
Well, we want locally mom and pop places, obviously, no franchises. We like the story of that. And you know, and like I said just a minute ago, it's weird how once we get into these places, we hear these people start telling their stories, and there's really cool stories about every place we go. So, and we want something different, something unique, and a Cajun place in the middle of wine country, Arkansas wine country, is pretty different and unique. So,
yeah.
And those guys over there are super great guys, and they've opened their doors to us, and it's going to be really fun.
And it's real unique with this restaurant, and I can give you a little bit of the history. The Altus Square, about 15 years ago, was hopping. There were restaurants, bookstores, everything there, and then it basically died. The recession hit, and Altus, downtown Altus, unfortunately died, and he has come back into Altus. He's the first person back in there on the square working to revitalize that tourist area.
Well, and you can see they have a huge presence on Facebook where they post all the different kind of foods they make. And if you haven't been there yet, if you go and look at these dishes that they make, they look outstanding. And not only do they look outstanding, they taste outstanding. So it's a really cool place. There's a lot of history, like you said, in that place. It's a cool little mom and pop joint, and we're really excited.
So, when you start filming the program and you're wanting people to be there, what things do you take out of the program, or when you're filming it, what things do you put into the program, I guess you could say, that make it a show that make people want to come and check out the restaurant and make it a destination, so to speak?
We highlight all the foods. We go back and we talk to the chef in the kitchen. We watch him prepare, and then we go out among the people and we may sit down with them and ask them kind of what's their favorite dish and what do they have and what do they like. And we do all sorts of things like that. We talk about, there's lots of facts in there. If you've seen, you need to go watch some of the episodes. I tell everybody I have so many useless facts, it's unreal. I talk about all the different things.
Sounds like this morning show, maybe useless facts, but anyway.
But we talk about the history of the foods that we eat. We talk about the origin of a lot of things. And it's a very interactive program where you learn a lot. And also we always have in there fitness and nutrition tips too that kind of help you out.
How many places have you been to across the country?
Well, we had, in season 1 we did 10 or 11?
10.
10 in season 1. And we only started in October of last year, and we've already have over 100,000 views and over 4,000 watched hours and over 1,000 subscribers. So it's going pretty good.
So this is not something that you can get on cable, but the fact that you talked about subscribers and so forth.
Not yet.
Not yet. There you go.
Yeah.
You're talking to the Food Network and
That's
History
right.
Channel, I'm sure.
That's right.
But where can people watch these programs?
You just go to YouTube, go to the search bar and you type in Cheat Meal with Whit Piker, and it's going to be the first thing that pops up right there. And then we'd love for you to subscribe. And then if you'll click the bell, it'll give you notifications when new content pops up.
And you're going to be in the area again. You've got a few restaurants that you're going to be doing in the area.
Actually, we've got 2 in this area. We're going to be filming the next Saturday at Casper's. It's on the campus of University of the Ozarks. Now, the time between the time that we film and then they air is about a week probably. So it won't air right that soon, but we'd love for people to come out for that one too. And we're going to be talking to you again soon.
Yeah,
that's right.
Next, excuse me, next week I believe. And then
That's
don't
right.
you have one more in the area towards summer?
Well, sadly, it was going to be Fox and Fork,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they've had to shut down. So.
Okay, all right.
But that was a unique story too. So.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll look forward to the one this week and next week.
We have a lot of great ones coming up. You know, our first season we were local around Russellville, and now for season 2 we're all over the state. We're going up to Rogers. We're doing McClarg's Barbecue in Hot Springs, which is a legendary place. We've got 10 places booked for season 2. Then we'll take a couple month break, and we already got 5 places booked for season 3 that are just crazy.
And they're huge. They're going to be
big
really
ones.
awesome.
Do you just look at restaurants in the U.S., or are you looking maybe to grow this internationally?
Well, hey, if somebody wants to send us to Mexico on the beach to eat tacos, we would be glad to do that.
All right, Guy Ferrari from
Fieri, yeah.
Fieri from Diners, Dives.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
It's all 3 Ds. I'm
Yeah.
sure he could give you some tips.
That's right.
So.
That's right.
So you mentioned that right now you're just on the YouTube channel, but you are looking to maybe go a step further with this to cable TV. Have you had anybody contact you, and have you been talking to anybody?
You know, I would say that we haven't necessarily had any concrete things happen with TV yet, and we're not just looking to exclusively move that way either. YouTube is a very popular medium right now, and a lot of people are making some decent money off of that. And we're not in it just for the money, but obviously that's a very good thing to shoot for, and YouTube can get us there. So with the ease of use of it, everybody can get it from their mobile phones. You know, you don't have to just watch it at home. You can watch it anywhere. We're really hoping that kind of helps us to kick off the success of the show.
Where are you guys based out of? I gotta ask, because traveling to Clarksville, I'm curious. Where are you at?
I live in the Russellville area.
Russellville, okay.
I live in Dardanelle.
Yeah.
He lives in Russellville.
You guys are close then.
yeah.
Okay, very close. All right.
You know, and one thing about YouTube as well is it gives us complete control. We looked at some different networks where they have you submit show ideas, but once you do that, it says in the fine print, we own 100% rights to that show. So
Even in just submitting it, they own it.
yeah, even if
Really?
just
Wow.
submitting it. So if you go to them, they hold all the cards, but eventually when they come to you, you have a little more bargaining.
Well, hopefully ones like Food Network, History Channel, the A&E
That's
family
right.
of channels
That's
will
right.
be watching because they're really in on this. So again, tell us, you'll be at Alligator Ray.
Alligator Ray's this Saturday, which is the 13th, from 11 to 1 we'll be there. And they're usually not open at that time, and they're opening up just for us. So please come on out and support them and support us. Like I said, they're going to be offering specials that day. It's a really cool place if you haven't been there.
Yeah, it's very New Orleans-ish, I guess you
we're
could
excited.
say. I know I lived in Louisiana for a while, and it almost looks like Louisiana when you walk in, just the way they've got it made up. Okay, well, Jason Lowe and Whit Piker, excuse me, with this. I'm sorry I didn't have my glasses on.
That's all right.
That's over here at the note. So again, be there, Alligator Rays. That will be on Saturday. That should be great. And then we'll talk with you guys next week before you go to Casper's on the U of O campus.
Thank you so much for having us.
You bet. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thanks, man. Yep.
You bet. It is now 7:20.